Good evening. Good evening, Lance. And let's play some Wujinch. For a bit. For a bit. Because I actually want to play Broken Sword. But I always feel like I gotta get the aids out first. Ugh, my chair's in a weird spot. There we go. Gotta get the aids out first, boys, and then we can settle down, whatever the hell, into a quality bit of puzzle solvage. I do strongly suspect that puzzle in the last game, or the last stream, was the puzzle that I knew was coming up that was gonna cause problems. Because how could there be another one? How could there be something worse than that? Like in the next room. It's impossible, boys. It's impossible, is what I'm saying. So we'll go back to the classic point-and-click adventures we all love. And then almost certainly die of the AIDS at the end of the day. Wouldn't you agree, Lance? Of course you would. We're on the tubes, boys. We're on the tubes here. And we've got Sexy Mindslaver for the memes. But what's this? Draft a card from this thing twice, then put one of those cards on the field tapped. 3 mana, you get one of these. You get signets. So for 3 mana, you get a free signet. Is that good? I don't know. Feels fine. And another land. Okay. I'm still intrigued by something I've not seen. Double signations, boys. Double signosis. Is that something I should be playing? Pay 1, add 2. I mean, that's basically any other signet. It's just a little bit more faffing about. I don't know. I think this might be something to be considered in most rampy decks. You know, boish. Beep 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 beep. Whatever the fuck. Ugh. Okay, boys. So this kind of thing, whereas before I was always convinced they were fucking about. Now, after it happened to me, to be honest, once in like 3 years, I'm starting to think maybe of course everyone's connection can't be as robust as mine. So maybe, Lance, connection is what causes this. I actually think this guy must have got a call from the Uber Eats man in the basement. And he's ready to bring up his kebab and 8. Because the game is right in the middle. Neither of us have won. It's just not a stall out. It's just not a stall out condition. You know what I mean? All the other guys who do it, like on the verge of being defeated, you do have to think it might cause them a spot of H. Alright, if he is dead, I think he explodes at the end step here. So we won't get to slave his balls. Which is a bit of an unfortunate thing. Isn't it, Lynch? Everybody loves fondling another man's balls. I would love to see what he's got bubbling underneath here. But I still need to decide if I think this is good. For 3 mana, you put a signet on the field and you get another one in your hand. That just sounds like it must be busted. Especially as it has the sign of AIDS. Must be busted, boys. But then again, I presume that this didn't get released yesterday and nobody's using them. So maybe they're balls. Oh, we never got to do the mind sleeves. Never mind. Never mind, Schleich. I am shouting we will, definitely end up shattering the meters. So let's see what's a prime candidate for that card. It would be this. So if we... What was it? It was the Alchemy Aid sign. Oh my lord, I've even forgotten what the card was called. I should have just remembered the name. Boy, I might have a lot of 8s. I should have just remembered the name of the card instead of trying to remember the name of the set. Because the set was the Alchemy AIDS thing. And I didn't realize they were all split up. What a disaster. What a disaster. Well, I know it was 3 mana. I know it was green. And I know it was sorcery. And I know it had the word draft in it. Oh, and I know that I don't own it. Well, I'm almost convinced I don't own it. There we go. Relics of the Rubble Belt. I don't know. You know, I mean, 1 rare is not going to break the bank. If it does, I'll just tell Wizards I chop my knob off and they can give me like 5 boxes for free. But in the meantime, what would I play instead? Settler Wilds is too good, obviously. Cultivate is pretty good as well, honestly. I'm going to have to leave that as well. Spring Bollock Druid. That's only good because he's the going bald. And it leaves a blocker. And I don't really play any creatures to do the blocks. So that's fine as well. What would I take out? Maybe it'd be something else that I don't feel like I get the most out of. But I feel like this deck has very few cards that I never want to end up playing. Blood of Tears is situational, but then if you've got 4 permanents, it's absolutely fantastic. I did like putting the Jason, blowing up all the peeps, yeah. I don't like the key so much these days. I mean, it can get you a time wank, which is, and a demonic tutor is pretty nice. I'm gonna take the key out just for a while. Just while we have a wanky doodle sledge. Because the key at 4 mana and being an obvious problem, people blow it up a lot of the time. Well, I suppose I just don't think people will blow up signets, and plus you get 2. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it'll take 15 games to draw it, obviously. Hey, how about some mono 8s? You know, just for the change, boys. Just for the change. Well, Contagion Engine might be good enough. No blue, no castable cards. I think no then. Oh, we got the key. The key to the age, boys. And everybody knows that's what magic is really all about. Hey, boys, he was weenie, dump your handload of old balls. Who would have ever believed it? What do you have, Lance? Would that have been something you would have believed? Not in a game of bujiks, surely, boys.
It is an honor to meet you.
Alright, so the only way I lose games like this is when I use this too early. I'm like, well, that's it. Blow up these 3 lads. There's nothing he can do. GG, XD. But that doesn't always ring true anymore. So he also made the mistake there of not attacking Tamio to have me draw a card. And I don't know if you've seen me play Magic previously, boys. But the amount of games I've won, because in that spot I've had a proliferate card. And they just die on the spot. It's not 0. It's not 0. But it is 8. Anyway, we got a Chimbos and we got a Wrath. Alright, well, Wrath's not quite as good now. He's got the wobbly boys, though. He's got the boys that wobble, and that's what matters to him, I imagine. But money well spent on having the only thing that looks like a big pair of tits for the past 10 years. So, I'm not going to lie, boys. I do think he's made a mistake. He is just allowing this thing to tick up. And if this is Time Wank, then he's dead. If we get a Time Wank off the top of this Chimbosh, boys, oh, maybe he's got reprieve. Destroy target. Oh, alright, well, maybe he's just fucking about then. Fair enough. I just fully didn't expect a clean answer. You know, it doesn't see. I mean, but Mono White does have everything these days. If there's a card, hey boys, he was so close to being dead. So close to catching the age. But never mind, boys. It was beautiful scenes. No, I don't have white. That's not great.
The moon looks intriguing tonight.
So we'll choose the two biggest. Oh, if this is, you know, fuck it. Well, nothing to consider there. Definitely going in the grave. That's fine. What do we got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No 9-mana spells. Still only one white land, though. Classic magic, as they say on the tubes. Boys, it was classic magics the whole time. So I still can't actually cast this, I just realized. I literally cannot cast this on turn 10 against mono white weenies. He's doing the same thing. He's not learning, boys. He is literally walking into a bucket of 8s. Alright. This upcoming turn, we have to try and do something.
Here, have some of my notes.
So we'll path to exile the bodyguards or this thing. What does it even do? Creatures with power bobs, but if a creature control power 2 or less, ability triggers. Alright. Okay, boys. I don't know now. I think I still have to do this. So Tamio gets killed again, but it can still be recast.
I have learned little here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, well, that's an easy blow-ups. Alright, I think we'll leave Tamio on the bench and we'll draw 7. That does seem like better magic. Better magics in an absolutely god-awful load of shit game. But rubber eggs. Counterspell, pretty nice. No blue of all of those cards. Almost. Oh, okay, I've got one of these. Boys, relax. You guys were fretting your pubes just a little bit too much for no reason. It was under control. I don't think I need a couple of angels. We're not Lewis Monk buckets. I suppose I could have played Explore. But without the blue, I wouldn't have got the counterspell. That's probably fine. Alright, counter this for the memes. Alright, Cyclonic Rift, obviously, boyish, I don't know if you know, is pretty solid. So he was mono white weenage, but he didn't get any damage in. So I do think you have to assume, as much as a man can assume anything, that we are going to shatter the members. A lot of my balls. I mean, I don't think so. We could just get better stuff than that, right? In this spot where we're not getting smashed, as long as he doesn't has the white bumbly thing, then everything should be Rosario's H. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. So that isn't protection from me. Protection from instants and sorceries. Contagion engine, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do, boys.
Every story is an opportunity for new data.
So I could do it now, but I'm not going to.
Data to share.
We're gonna, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the game feels totally in the bag, as often games do against mono shit. I just have to be careful not to fall on the floor and die of age. Taffy boys! I do like a Taffy boys, but I don't know if he won't die. Ah, fuck it. Oh, it goes into my hand. Why do I think it goes straight on the field? Well, boys, I don't know about you, but I might be coming down with a spot of the AIDS. Trying to put... I'd have got in real trouble if that was at F&M. Blow up my land, put a Teferi on the field. Totally normal practice magic. Isn't that correct, boys? Totally normal magic. Boys, slap it all over the tubes. All over the tubes, boys. Boys, did you slap it all over the tubes or what?
Our time together is finished. Listen and learn.
So that is exactly how Contagion Engine is supposed to work in my dreams. Opponent is fucking about doing nothing, and then I just get everything. And then I even get to say GGXDs at the end. And then maybe I even get to say for the memes as well. Amazing stuff. Alright, let's see how long this shit game can drag on for now. So what does this actually do? Make a treasure token. Okay, when you cast your next instant or sorcery, copy that spell. That is good, but not for mono white. That's fucking shit. That's a load of balls.
Keep up the pace.
Keep up the pace. Again, a load of balls, boys. We do love a bit of the fucking balls in 2019.
You would make an excellent informant for my study. I should have brought more parchment.
Okay, Ledge. Taffy Boy Ultimate's next turn, and I don't know about you, but that could be extremely horrifying. Contagion Engine. A Johnny. Okay, he's not 25. He hasn't got 25 extra life.
I am a Johnny Goldman.
So, I don't know much about anything in the world, boys, because I'm just a simple humdrum Magic the Gathering boy. But we are definitely, unequivocally going to shatter the matters, boys. And there is nothing anybody except Jesus can do about it. And I have it by order of national aids that he doesn't give a shit.
Not do this like
For the memes.
I am glad to help my colleague.
So exile a permanent every turn. Yeah, it's been a good game for a long time. But He did alright. He did alright. Trying to wank it out, I suppose, but we weren't going to lose that game. That was one of those games where Rachel Weeks is like, why do they leave? Well, the turn 6 when it looks like I'm going to get 75 turns. Why do they, boys? How do people respected such as her really know so little about Magic the Gathering? How? I would say, without question, I am the greatest Brawl player in the history of Magic. Even, I know more about this than the developers. I know more about this than the developers who have seen what's coming up. I can shatter all of those metas. So it makes me laugh when someone who plays Rule Zero Commander with their mates plays 3 games and is like, get over all those busted cards, they're super fun, and if you can't solve for them, then maybe I should sell my tits. And I'm like, yeah, probably right, boys, probably right. So that's unbelievably strong, obviously, but it's not what we can indulge ourselves with this hand. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Don't know if saying white is a tip-off that I have white cards, but well, sheesh. Alright. If this resolves, then it's very good niche. Alright, well, that not resolving means all of these 3 should be fine. And that's what we like, isn't it, boys? What does this even do? I'm not gonna read it. Reading cards is for ball bags.
Dueling you will be excellent research.
Path to Exile is not quite as good as a sorcery, but he was tapped out, lads. He was tapped out, and I thought rubber dicks. That way, even if he plays this thing next turn for the cost, then we just blow it up. And that way I can look at my balls.
Fosters wisdom.
And I assume you will agree that that's the top quality magics that we're all here for. Otherwise, what are we ever even doing magics? Boys. Alright, Jace, put this back, you think? I do think.
I am who I choose.
I am who I choose to be. That's a new line, isn't it? Is that because he's Ashiok as well? Or is that not what actually is happening in the story and it's some other fucking gibberish? And 8. Could go either way, boys. Could certainly go either way. But one thing I do know is that I love magic.
I think I know what to do.
I mean, a white land is very good. But we got lands. Alright, that's just as good.
Study yields enlightenment.
Okay, he's got to deal with this Tamio. Otherwise, he might be in our spot of AIDS. And if he is, then we certainly had a wonderful time. He has blue, though. Even though this looks like a green ramp deck. I suppose this guy's totally blue, but it plays like a aggro lad. Or a mid-range beef, something like that. Either way, boys. Either way. He better deal with this Tamio, otherwise we might be able to slap it up on the juice. First strike menace, that's not good enough yet. Pick your pubes. Does that have haste? It does have haste, so we can get away with it. We can get away with it for a turn. Okay, boys.
You are setting a bad example.
I
Wash
know
away.
who I am.
Yeah, alright.
I should have brought more parchment.
Alright. Not exactly the same spot that we were in a minute ago. But we're close to shattering the meters. Boys. Very close. Haughty Gin, okay. Wilderness Reclamation, never. Oh, Pube Slaver. We do like slaving some pubes, boys. The thing that makes Pube Slaver so good compared to Emrakul is that they don't get a turn again. So you effectively have 3 turns. Your own turn, you blow up their turn, and then your turn again, Lance. Unbelievable, Siege. And I know most of you are like, yeah, we literally have been playing Magic in some capacity for long enough to know that that card exists, and that's what it does. But I, personally, only play Arena these days. And I haven't played a Mindslaver since it was in someone's cube around Scars of Mirrodin. And back then, it wasn't that great. But it feels like it should be top quality Magic the Gathering here. Boys. Top quality Magic the Gathering. So he's looking at his cards. He's having a good think. He's not stalled in the game out. I don't suppose. Mogul Khan, I mean, you should have seen what happened on stream the other day, if you want to talk about Baps. We had a full British catastrophe. A full British catastrophe, boys, of trying to look up what's-her-name's Baps. Taalia Tits' nips. It didn't go well. Alright, well, Mindslaver's dead, but at least we have Omniscience. Which is just as good. Right, boys? Sort of.
I think I know what to do.
So 4... Okay, whatever. Alright, boys. We're just cracking out the shit games. But that is indeed what we like here. Alright, maybe this deck is just too strong. I don't know. Maybe this whole game is a load of wank. You know? Like, these are the decks I play the most. Oh, we can delete this shit soon. These are the decks I play the most. I would say these are top quality shit. Even Tamiyo can come up against things that can't be dealt with. But these seem really shit sometimes. And there's only a few cards difference. It's just that they have a theme. And every theme is the theme of self-inflicted AIDS. And I don't know much about much in this world, but I do know that it's very easy to crack any matters. Alright, here's a new bitch. Marquesa, the dealer of AIDS. Okay. So, Mesmeric Orb, Priest. Yeah, okay. Okay, and tiny bonus, but nobody to put in the bin. That's a shame. Nobody to put in the bin for old tiny balls. But I do believe it's going to be fine. Because, Lance, we got Mesmeric Orb. That should take care of a lot of the millage. Isn't that correct? Hive. Oh my lord, no way is this guy taking my orb. Fuck, talk about ruin a game on turn 8. We had all the plans in order, and then it was fucking dog shit for a third straight game. But, boys, as everybody knows, that is Magic. Yeah, I can't do anything. So maybe I should take those cards out. I think I trimmed them down, actually. I think I left one temple in the whole deck. Because you need cards to go in the grave. And that, as you could see, was not the grave, it was the AIDS. Still nothing. Absolutely miniaturized penises. Well, we've got 2 spells that can also be countered, but I haven't got any removal, so it's basically do nothing, lose to whatever this thing does. Whenever you commit a crime, pay 1. If you do, put one of them into your hand, other into your grave. Okay. Okay, boys. We got a load of 8s. You see the difference, literal difference between this and the Bolus and the Tamiyo deck. I'm just sitting here with my dick fully in the air. Not just terrible draws. Not even terrible draws, really. Just you have to dedicate so much of your game plan to doing something that might not pay off. But also, you're playing a game of Magics. You can't just do your own solitaire 8. Otherwise, you might accidentally fall off the side of the earth. And we don't want that, do we, Lurch? Whenever you commit a crime, you may pay 1. Alright. I might as well block. Just fill up the grave a bit. Alright, down to 19. Oh, probably got a counterspell for this thing. Hopefully not, it's not an exile spell. That somebody can't block.
I won't quit.
Oh, can't attack either. That's fun. That's good, Magic. Oh, boys. So that's useless. This guy is just dead weight. I take 7.
You can't
We have one more turn not to die. I'm going to have to just cast this for 0 value.
I've got the upper hand now.
I never considered doing that, actually. Alright, land quacks is probably useful. I probably shouldn't have chosen myself there, because I might end up with a dead spot of 8s. So 3, 6, 7. I'm on a theoretical 2. But I do have a blocker this time. Maybe. Assuming that all of these are nothing. Alright, now we're up to 8.
I can run circles around you.
He can run circles around me, boys. Oh, I think am I already dead? No, not there, not yet. Okay, boys. We will have to have a look at our dick and balls.
Let's press our advantage.
3 cards. That is not what you want. Oh, yeah, just use this twice. Easy. Alright, so I have to draw, blow up all the peeps. Otherwise, nothing happened, and we had a wonderful time. Agreed. Even blow up all the peeps is probably shit. Okay. Would you bet that I draw a land to go with my 4 lands? It's almost like this game writes itself, boys. It's almost like this game writes its own fake script. Unbelievable stuff. But you see what I mean. You see what I mean when I say every deck that's not like... any theme deck is so much worse. There's no chance with Bolus or Tamiyo I'm sitting there into turn 8 with nothing to do. No chance. And it just makes it worse and worse every time. Every time you try something else. As long as your opponent is also like, there's just, maybe it's my own build, because there's nothing. There's no removal. It's just, yeah, I think it might be my fault, you know, boys. It might be my fault. There's just nothing to do. We got the orb. I suppose the orb would have been good in the last game. But could have. He had removal. What are you doing? What are you doing, boys? Doing a crime is targeting any portion of anyone else. So you're just targeting creature, targeting a grave, looking at their hand. Those are all crime bitches. Okay, no creatures in the grave, as usual for the mage. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1. Well, that's not going to be as useful as he would have hoped, I would assume. We do like a scry that doesn't immediately go straight in the bin. Don't we, boys? Dark Ritual, Classic Age. Like, to get this deck to work as a reanimate, look how few removals there are. Even this is borderline non-removalage. Uh-huh. Fuck me in the dick and balls. Okay, got some more dick and balls problems. One, two, three, 4, 5. So 5 mana, no shits. Again, the man is going to be allowed to do whatever he wants. Because I just can't get away from being an AIDS bitch. What are you gonna do, Lynch? Left with the biggest slag behind as well. Well, we'll see. You get that many additional upkeeps. So he gets to scry 2, but that's useless. If he plays... No. That doesn't work. Oh, he's got something else, though. No, that wasn't it either. Oh, you get 5 upkeeps now. I see. I see now, boys. Alright, so, I got fucking 1 million lands in the bin. Who's coming back? Who's coming back, boys? Ravenous Tubes. Priest. Why do I feel like I can get 2 lands? Oh, that's not bad. But it's not good enough. Elish Norn has been shit. I need bigger beef. I need bigger beef than that silly slag. Alright, so everything that can't be reused has to go. And we keep lands as long as possible. Okay, who is it, boys? Who is the one? Perfy, boys? Ravenous Tubes just seems so fucking weak. The tube seems extremely shit. I guess we'll see, boys. Looking at boobs is a crime. Oh my god, boys, we'd be fucking on death row if that was the case. But I'd appeal every single time just to expend more resources. At the end of every season, they'd look at the correctional facilities bills and me asking for a public defender to defend that is it not man's nature to acknowledge the Bulbatrons. I'm sure they would just be like, you know what? The man's right. Get those tits out. But he's still on death row. And I'll just get a free last meal every month. It will be beautiful memes. Oh boy. We do love beautiful memes. So, hopefully there's a way of getting Grizzlebrand in the bin. He doesn't look like... Oh, Glory Holebringer is good, though. Oh, that big lad is pretty nice. Victimize is absolute gang bollocks. But there's no way for me to draw it There's no way I can draw that card, right? Let me see. Who can I no one I reanimate puts a card in my hand. No. Fucking shit all over my balls. Finally, Victimize would be good. And we still ended up dead of AIDS. Unbelievable stuff. I am 100% unconvinced Elish Norn is that good. Maybe because everyone seems to have 3 toughness in the games that I play. But we'll see. Tiago says, Cheeks, are men now the best for Meebo? Well, she's already tweeting pictures of the person she's going out with. And I don't know about you, but everybody can just change genders, your own identity, sexual preference every 3 weeks. Not just that, everyone has such a firm grasp on their own reality. They can say that their current girlfriend shares a bond with you so strong that the bonds you have with your kids or your parents or your wife are bullshit. Bullshit compared to what they have. They're going to be together forever, and you, in comparison, are in Plato's cave living in squalor and misery. And then the next week, the girl does a runner. Unbelievable play by Nat. I wish that we could do a DSP Liana interview with her and say, how come you two were like Romeo and Juliet if Romeo and Juliet was a shit boring story, and then in the end nobody gave a fuck. Alright, so I get to go first. I'm gonna have a quick look. Alright. I just never play Rat Colony. It's a fucking Virgin's deck. It's one of the shittest reasons to ever play a game of Magic. And I just thought to myself, maybe if you have a God Hand and you can get Massacre Worm on the field on turn 3 or something. Maybe. Just to have him cry. But I'd rather just not. I'd rather just not play at all against those kind of shit, one-note, ultimate dump, fucking wank shit decks. Alright, here's another new lad. But we got a man attacks, but we are going first, so, you know, swings an inch. Creatures you control but don't own are mercenaries. And he gets to use my cards, but good luck spending the money on them, I guess. I don't know, maybe he can, actually, looking at this. Looking at this, there is a very high chance he's just going to steal all my reanimate spells. And as usual, there's not much I can do about it. But ultimately, we love the magic. Ultimately, lads, we do love the magic. Cheeks, if you keep quitting Brawl games, Rachel Weeks will be sad. That's true. Boyish. Nothing truer has ever been said in Magics. Rachel Weeks is a top quality lad. She knows how to shatter the meta based on the fact she plays Commander in Professor Peepers' basement. But she wants people to play every game out. She wants penalties. She wants Street Fighter disconnect penalties. If you shatter the meta in a way that she doesn't agree with, boyish. Alright. I mean, Mindslaver... I can't take it. It's so slow. So, I mean, I do have to just take the responsibility of a game like this, right? Every single thing. I've played 3 games now. Zero magic, pretty much. Zero magic. So is it whenever anyone, or at the beginning of okay, it's just, he gets 2 free spells every turn. Okay. At least. Oh, my lord. Boys. Do we get to see what they are? Wrath of AIDS, that would have been nice. That would have been nice, boys. And I guess a land. Yeah. Vladimir. Gotta respect the new cards, boys. Gotta respect the lad doing the means. Oh my god, I just draw so much fucking jizz all the time. I haven't even used land tax, there's only lands. Alright, I should use this. The fact... Oh, I should use all removal that has Surveil. Isn't that right, boys? Anyway, let's see what other shit he can steal. Get lost. Yeah. I mean, that ain't that good. 5 cards in the grave. Croxer can get cast next turn. Big fat man boobsy thing. Alright, 4, 8, 12, so I'm dead in a minute. I'm just gonna fucking allow myself to die. This game is a load of wanks. Alright, good shit. Good shit, boys. Alright. So, clearly, it's far too removal light. And nothing gives me more of the AIDS than... like, every game has been solitaire. So, fine. I'm already seeing so many cards that would solve shit. Blow-ups, no. Path away, nope. Alright, there's fucking loads. There's loads. But in 3 matches, we just see nothing. Yeah, there's fucking loads. I don't know what to do then. Well, maybe, yeah, 21 cards. 21 cards are supposed to do something. And yet 3 straight games. Me and my opponent just sitting there playing basically a mirror. And by mirror, I mean they're just playing against themselves, obviously. So what would I act? Nah, there's enough rats, right? And you'd want 2 mana instant black removal always. That's always the best. And I played pretty much all of it. Triumph points. Maybe I need creatures that do stuff. Yeah, I think maybe that's true. Because I keep moaning about this. There are too many that don't do anything, actually.
A man can spend his money how he wishes. Agree?
Des with 2 beautiful British dollars. A man can spend his money to an extent, obviously, Lance. If someone was paying for a Nazi rally, if someone was funding a rally for Nazis, you would say that he shouldn't be doing that. Right, boys? And I count Philbo Baggins right up there with absolute full mechanized Hitlers. So anybody who looks at Phil and is funneling that man is possibly Ava Braun in disguise and would also suck Hitler's dick. That's what I think. So if you're giving Philbo the cash so that Philbo can still live comfortably just harrying all the dents, I think that's poor use of number wanks.
A man can spend his money how he wishes. Agree?
I don't think it's the same argument that every man is due the sweat of his brow, or whatever Marxist bullshit you like. Oblivion's Hunger. I just noticed this card. What's going on here, boys? What's going on here? Another incredibly masculine face. Are those Brewmeisters? I mean, I don't... It's unbelievably ill-fitting. What a... Oh, I see. The blade is going over the side. So that should be the back still. I guess those are boobies. With a man's face. What a surprise to see that in Magic the Gathering. Unbelievable, Siege. So what do I actually do? Do I just start putting more removalage in? I think that has to be true. I cannot just sit doing nothing all day. We're gonna have to slap on all the balls. Maybe something that does... Maybe something with a condition of discarding a card. I'm gonna... Oh, Surveil and Madness. Alright, boys. We'll figure that out. So 2 and 3 mana instants with... Or maybe even 4. Because that other thing was 4. So we'll start with Surveil. We'll start with Surveil. So Pylon, 4 mana removal spell, but you know, Surveil 2 is good. Exile target creature, if it had Mana Veil, no, can't use that. Surveil 1 is a bit weaker. Price of Fame, everybody has commanders, so we'll play this as well. Eat to Extinction. I mean, that's a lot sexier, but I think 4 mana to exile a weenie seems a bit fucking bollocks. Anything I don't have that could be shmeebly-deebles? Neutralize the guards. Creatures? No. Okay. Now, let's try Madness. Only 1. Oh, Madness is different to what I think anyway. 3 damage to any target. When you cast this card, discard it into exile. When you do, cast it for its Madness cost. Alright, so you have to actually discard cards. Alright, that's different. What else, boyish, exists in this world that can make me either discard cards or do something? What could we possibly do? Tiny Boners, I think, his time's up. 1 mana discard a card is just not good enough. Final Shitdown is a Wrath. Land Tax. That hasn't been good either. Yeah, get fucked. I just end up with 25 lands in my hand. I end up drawing every land and then drawing land. So fuck that as well. Turn 1 Ragavan obviously is game breaking. But if you don't get it, then it's fucking dildos. I mean, I can't tell if I want to break the game or not. And by break the game, I don't mean... Guys, how did Wizards allow this to happen? Leave a smash and a like and a thumbs up my arse and absolutely have a wonderful time where I breakity matcher with Armadillo. We had a wonderful time between me crying about how depressed I became because I lost 85 games I had to edit it out. Guys, Wizards are great. They gave me a 50p preview and I fucking flung it up my balls. Ha ha ha! Guys, can you put in a good word with Professor Peepers? Try and get me on the show. I know I'm a white man, and that's not exactly the demographic of anyone except everybody in Magic. But, fuck it. Or something. What else? Charming Scoundrel makes a treasure. That's probably good enough. I think Ragavan's gotta go. It's sad, but it's true. Signet's fine. That's alright. I think Blood Mage is shit as well, you know. I mean, it's good in a lot of ways. I think this is balls. Exile the target player's grave is extremely good memes, but it's just not good. I wonder if there's a card... I wonder if there's a creature where it's like draw 2, discard 2. I wonder. I mean, Feldstinger was a... I took it out, but it might have to come back in, boys. It would probably be red. Discard a card, draw a card. But it has to stick on the field. When Rick's Marty Reveler enters the battlefield, discard a card, then draw a card. Alright, now we're talking H, boys. If this guy's spectacle cost was cast, instead discard your hand and draw 3. Alright, you may cast his spells for his spectacle if an opponent lost life. Alright, the man's in. He's part of the gang for the time being. How about Queen Sexy Bitch? Discard all the cards in your hand and then draw that many cards. Boys. Unfortunately, it costs 4 and is next turn. Who's this sexy bitch? Boys, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we got a lot more sexy bitches than I realized. It's just every legendary ends up being dressed like this. Proper booby armor plated. When famished foragers enters the battlefield, if an opponent lost life this turn... No, that's also a load of shit. Okay, I don't see how I can do anything else. But I do think this is probably exactly what I'm sort of looking for. 101 cards mean one has to go. What's the weakest? It's probably just some random creature like this. That doesn't really do anything, but you also want creatures in the grave all the time. You know what I mean, Lance. Alright, Elish Norn or Massacre Worm can go. They're the same thing. They're both proving to be pretty shit. Combustible Gearbangs, it turned out to be quite good. Alright, we'll keep Elish Wanks. For now. And then we'll see, after a couple more games, how much I... Oh, I should have checked unowned, you're right. Never mind. I'm sure the deck's not fixed. We'll be back on that age soon enough. Unless I win, in which case the Maestro has been cracked. Alright. Turn 2, turn 3. Those are the kind of number wangs I'm looking for. Especially when one of them's crucial boys. What does this guy do? Flying Lifelink. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your ass, you may cast a permanent spell with equal or lesser mana value from your hand without paying its cost. If you don't put land on the field. Oh man, you even get bonuses if it's too tough. Well, boys, we'll see if we get another wonderful game of Magics based on free spell McGee's. But we will have to see. Maybe they're... No, they're alive. Red and black. Path to Exile. I gotta say no. I mean, I know it's unbelievable removalage, but eat shit. Eat shit! Someone else says, do I watch hockey? You mean ice hockey or field hockey? Surprisingly, I'm more likely to watch field hockey than ice hockey. Alright. We'll fling a land, which obviously is a huge risk, but fuck your mum. Okay, no lands. That's beautiful stuff. That's beautiful stuff. I never got into ice hockey because you can never see the puck on a television. And I don't know about you, but that's important. I watch a lot of field hockey because Britain are quite good at that. And you can watch girls play, and it's pretty much watching the lads play. There's not a significant drop-off in talent, which makes it even more watchable. Girls running around with their skirts flapping all over the place. It's beautiful scenes, as I'm sure you will all agree. But again, ice hockey, I feel like you just have to guess where the ball is, or the puck, if you want to use the correct parlance. It's just a load of men flying around at 900 miles an hour, bouncing into each other, and occasionally having a fight. And I don't know about you, boys, but that actually sounds quite good. I don't know about you, Lance, but it doesn't actually sound as bad as I made it sound like it was 8. Okay, ditching removal after I was complaining. We'll see if that is gonna bite me right on the baby buttocks, boys. So this is whenever this does something. So we're obviously gonna shatter the aids. Okay, I think that's all. Breach my anus. Boys, you know I love a good breached anus. I've seen it multiple times when I try and watch a game of Magic the Gathering and then I go to the person's Twitter. They're always stuffing things up their ass. I never knew Magic was such a hotbed for pornography. But that's what makes the game really good, obviously. Okay, boys. A free breach. And when I say free, I mean free from obstacles. Alright, what do these do? They all look shit. Well, money well spent. I'm glad that guy got his money on the dog. What else? Oh boy, she's got the fallout cheeks. He's got the fallout cheeks, so that was money well spent. That was money well spent, boys. I mean, he couldn't play a game of Magics with his shit deck. But he did have a dog pretend to be dead. And lands with some actual bulbous buttocks. So I guess everybody gets what they paid for. Beautiful stuff. Will I be boycotting Stellar Blade? I'm going picketing. I'm going to go down fucking Downing Street. I'm going to get all the Palestinian lads. I'm going to get all the Israeli lads. And I'm going to say, boys, we got bigger problems. Did you know that Bilbo Baggins is not even allowed to discuss this game because of its graphic sexual nature? And in just that sentence, all of the Israeli boys, they're going to look at their Palestinian brothers and they're going to say, Lance, let's fucking get them. And I don't even know who them is. I might have unleashed an unbelievable plague on the world. But at least we will have united two of the most historical enemies in all of humankind under the banner of free Filbo from the oppression of nice tits. And if that's not worth salvaging this world, I don't know what is. If that isn't what we fucking go to work for every day, I don't even know why we wake up. If not for Phil and his fat wife to act like the most squeebly jeeblers who ever done did magic. As long as Kat doesn't have to feel like she's fat. You know, because of unnatural and unrealistic beauty standards that we see on Twitter. Everybody knows Kat is regular sized, boys. 505 pounds is just good number wanks. Alright, what does this do? Each land card in your hand has cycling. Isn't that interesting, boys? This guy is doing some weird memes. And I don't know about you, but I don't know if I'm on board for that kind of eats. I don't know if I can get behind such crazy bullshit. Lance. So what is this? I've never chosen it. I'm not going to choose it now. Oh! Boys, I don't know about you. I might be a moron. I never even noticed the first one. The first one is discard a card, and I don't know about you. That's literally what I've been looking for the whole time. But, we'll see. This guy's got an incredible 1-2 combination for a Brawl game. Not Turtley Boy, too! It does, though. It does sort of look like we're both playing a game of solitaire again. And I don't know about you. Boy, she gives me the fucking horn. Alright, we can put Worm Coil on the field. That's usually pretty strong. And we'll see if we get one chance at Grizzle Shits or Avacyn. Priest is... That's fine in the grave. So I'm just going to do this. I only lose 1 HP, but I might be able to pile on. And that's good, isn't it, boys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shit. Shibbity, destroy target land. Yeah. Can't have him getting exiled. That's crazy, Majinx! Hey, boys. That's exactly what we're looking for. Finally, the victimization of Magic the Gathering might be able to shatter the matter or some fucking aids. Colossal boy. Not today, son. Oh, you get 2! Incredible scenes. That's such a waste, then. It's such a waste. I might just say no. I don't know, boys. I'm starting to get a bit confused with my own bollocks. Alright, let's just say... fuck it for a minute. Maybe that wasn't right. Maybe I should always go... because what if they all get blown up or exiled? Well, if they get exiled, then I guess it's the same thing. But if they all get blown up, I might have to cry. Or maybe he just had nothing. That'll teach him for doing some crazy shit. That'll teach him for trying some graveyard bollocky flim-flams. I was the best in the world at Magic. Nice wobbly transpose. So this is a trans, if you didn't know. It got everybody super excited. And then everybody at Wizards were like, you might not know. And I don't know. I'll freely admit. Boyish. You might not know that apparently Native Americans had loads of bunglers. I didn't know. I still don't know. You can't trust the bungler on Twitter. But that's what they said. Pocahontas had a 12-inch willy. If you can believe such memes. That is what Bloody told me. Between posting 500 pictures of her tits these days. Who could have ever seen that coming? That Bloody was a tits machine the whole time. Unbelievable stuff. Two-Spirit was a bungler. Well, that obviously means like half of the population. Clearly. By whiz-bang numbers. Anybody who has ever touched a Magic card is a permanent record of player base, apparently. That's why 50% of Magic's player base are girls, but 100% of Pro Tour lads are lads. and 99% of any photo you've ever seen ever of a Magic the Gathering event is fat boys with fat tits for the memes. Alright, a couple more games, and then I want to play Broken Sword. So if there's any cards or decks you particularly want to see, then let me know and we will shatter the mattress. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Let me know and we can begin shattering all of the mattress. Alright, so we'll go for Terror of the Shits first. Actually, we'll go for the whole AIDS. I suspect strongly this guy might get killed. Fatal Push, I mean, you can't hit either of these based off of the Fatal Push thing, but we'll see. We'll see, boys. So, next turn. I've got 5 mana next turn. Slap it up on the tubes, boys. I fucking love this game. Rachel Weeks was right the whole time. Why didn't this guy, who is clearly... Well, I don't know if he's clearly missing mana. He put one in the grave. But why wouldn't this guy play the game out even if he knows he's going to lose? We need to go back to the hallow and welcome glory days of Legs VD versus bots. The best videos of all time was when an opponent would concede on Magic Jewels and you had the option to carry on playing. And Legs always took that option and played for another 15 minutes against Sparky, fucking doomblading their own creatures, but still acting like he was playing against Reduke. All the way back then, I knew that guy was a top quality content creator, and I was proved right by the fact that Wizards couldn't even sack him from their shit arena channel because he was far too valuable. We need to understand how decks work based just solely against the easy games that you win. That is the cheeky face I make when Legs VD is on. I know I'm going to see unbelievable magic. And over 5 years, he's never had a losing record. But to be fair, literally nobody on YouTube has except Reduke. Reduke is the only man I've ever seen post a 0-win deck video. And you know why that is? It's because obviously he's the shits. Obviously. He's only won multiple Pro Tours, Hall of Fame. Of course he'd have the shittest record out of all of those idiots. Unbelievable stuff. Des says Phil chewed out a viewer suggesting Phil set up Fightcade off-air instead of dedicating a stream to setting it up. Des, you can't expect a man as busy as Phil, who has a 4-hour lunch break, to be able to plug in a mini PC and install the program. Whoever suggested that was lucky he didn't get actually sent a spoon to eat shit out of his own ass. He's lucky that Phil didn't physically beat the shit out of his mum. He's lucky, boys. Lucky. But in Phil's defense, not that I ever do that, his dents go full, like they get neuron boosts from 5 IQ to 6 whenever he does anything slightly different. Like, we all like watching streamers do purchase streams, you know? Let me buy a different thing, let me have a look, deedly-dee. Well, every single one of those streamers would have, like Amazon or a PC specialist on screen. You would see what they were seeing. Not the boy Phil! He sits in his stinky chair, looking at his phone, going, okay, so a 4070 costs $1,800, guys. Then, 5 minutes of silence. I could get a 3090 Ti, but,
That's kind of old, and fuck that age. You gotta get me something better than that, guys.
Beautiful streams, beautiful mage. Beautiful memes, beautiful aids. Alright. Kinnan, these games only take a few turns. If you can kill it quickly enough, then the game's over. If you can kill off the elves, then the game is also over. If you end up... Okay, so... That's probably a problem now. So Sheoldred's Edict is only in here because of Narset. But it looks very bad. Very bad here. Especially as this one-note bullshit looks like it's going to pay off. So cast this. It's so much. Yeah, everything is 2. So 2, 4, 6. Unless we draw a Wrath of Age, boys. It does look like turn 2 magic has returned, and we love it. Although we got slightly more of a chance now. And by slightly more, I need Fatal Push. Or... yeah, just Fatal Push. Look at the level of one-note bullshit here. He's only got 1 card, but that doesn't matter, because he's just going to play their fucking ability. Okay, Cyclonic Rift is good. Cyclonic Rift is good, boys. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So he's got 8 mana. 8 British... Look at the state of this fucking game. But, you know, we got Cyclonic Rift, so it's okay. It's okay, boys. We might be able to touch our balls if we are very, very horny for ball touching. Alright. Do it on upkeep. I mean, it makes no difference, really. I don't think so. Ah, well, they have to blow up. I don't know which makes the most difference. Oh, he can actually do that in upkeep. So we'll do it now. Okay, boys. Restart this fucking horseshit. Oh, that's a lucky draw, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to waste a Fatal Push when I got all of this aids. But he'll go off otherwise. That's such a load of old... Yeah, fuck off. Fucking bollocks. This is why this game is just the wanks. That's why this game is the fucking dog shit. 2 mana. That man was only interested in casting 7 mana spells for fucking 3 tap things. Fuck it. Alright, last game. And I want to get into the Broken Sword mindset. And also, I want to watch Street Fighter a bit later on. But then, Phil is trying to grind to effectively Mythic. This is the Philbo logic, my friends. Grind to Mythic by playing unranked. Just next level IQ. And not only that, have everyone in his chat say, no, play ranked. And he say, fuck your mum. Now give me $500, please. And someone is like, okay, Dad. Boys. I mean, everything about Magic and Phil is the greatest. Alright. Haste. Okay, we might get a bit of a smashing here, boys. But that's what we like. Turn 1, total aids, divided by... You know what? Fuck off. I'm pulling a Rachel Weeks. I'm not playing against Haste Spam on the draw with a mana ramp. I'm just going to say that I lost fair and square. Yeah, I lost fair and square. I just don't need to waste 15 minutes until we get there. Okay, boys? No, well, it wouldn't be 15 minutes. I'd be dead before then. But that's probably what Rachel Weeks is crying about. Like, well, if I go first and I play a mana ramp or a Ragavan, why is my opponent conceded? Yeah, why? Why wouldn't they want to play the worst game of their life? Boys, it's not fair. This game is just not fair. It's not fair when Lewis Spunkbucket gets attacked. It's not fair when Emma Sky Nazi has to play Magic and still be a Magic fucking E-celeb. It's not fair when everybody said Christine Spranks looks like she might start an Only Wanks one day. That wasn't fair. And it's not fair when someone gets turn 1 Ragavand and doesn't want to play. That's not fair, boys. I don't know about you, but I might die of AIDS. But we love it a magic. Agreed. Boys, of course is agreed. Alright, let's see if this guy does a turn 1 concede for the beans. Is he gonna turn 1 concede for the beams? She's not. He's in for the long haul, boys. He's in for the Scott Hall. Okay. Yeah. Does that make blue? It does make blue. Okay, boys. Untapped lands needed. Otherwise, I might have to call the police. So I think this is the last game of this. And then, like I said, Broken Sword for a bit. We'll check in on Phil, maybe. Playing Street Fighter. Hopefully he's shouting his fucking ass off. But if he isn't, we can say quick W's. So you guys are going to see the craziest thing in the world. Literally nothing is better in that spot than the land. But that's magic. So, we'll play Sunbirds. We'll hope he doesn't have a removal for it. And if he doesn't, we might be able to have a good long look at our bollocks. Hey, or maybe not. I still think this is better. If he's got removal for this, fair enough. If he hasn't, then he's going to die. Searchlight. Uh-oh. Well, I suppose one of them can blow this up. Still, we'll have Liliana, and that's pretty strong. We're also going to have Time Wanks. Maybe. I mean, he could get 2 creatures that destroy stuff. At least we'll know what they are. Alright, that's 5. He better have a 1 backup, otherwise it's gonna go wrong. Boy, it's gone wrong. It's gone wrong up the anus. Boy, I can only speak for myself when I say GG's suck my balls. Boys, it's gone so wrong, I just spunked my pants. Unbelievable stuff. Lance. Slapping up all the tubes. Boys, pube it up on the slaps. Dudes, doodle it up on the schmeeps. That's one of those Rachel Weeks games that I could see a mile away that I couldn't possibly lose. But I'm annoyed that he conceded, because I would have been able to do everything that I wanted for 25 straight turns. That's not fair. This guy needs a penalization. He needs to be penalized, is what Rachel Weeks said. He needs not to be able to play for 5 games. Because how can we stop the scourge of people and their free will? Especially in something as important as a non-curated ban list piece of shit game like this. Nobody knows. Anyway, let's see what's in the shop. Bloodstained Maya. I do like a Bloodstained Maya, but it works just the same without being wobbly. And I can get it pretty much a mythic set of cards. But then everybody would know I was one of the boys if I had it wobbly version. But I can't just have one. That looks weird, one wobbly. So I'd have to buy the whole set. All the fetch lands wobbly. But for some reason, it's only this one. 75% off as well. So normally, this costs as much as a whole draft, nearly. For one wobbly boy. Unbelievable deals. And this, yeah, that's believable. Fucking hell, this game is just such a scam. But you love being scammed. Otherwise, why would it be so profitable to sell this dog shit? Above cards. Although, I will say, we did play a lot of varied commanders today. But unfortunately, they were all fucking shit. But, fortunately, Oko's got his tits out, and that is good news. Pair of the Peaks, yeah, we already got it. We already got those. You know, what are you gonna do? Decisive Denial. That's what I think whenever I say that Bonglers are a bit different than regular girls. I'm like, no. Surely there's a difference between a vag and a dick. But I was wrong. Boyish. I had to do a quick draw, reverse, daring thief, and shit on my beliefs. Although I never believed that in the first place. Because, honestly, I couldn't give a shit. I've never pulled down a girl's pants and seen a big dick. And until that trauma happens, it's somebody else's problem. Key to the Vault. This set really is Borderlands. But, you know, who the fuck even knows what's going on? Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that doesn't sound like a key. Look at that many cards from the top of your library. You may exile an unlaid card from among them. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You may cast the exiled card without casting its mana cost. Without paying its mana cost. That sounds like free spell-orama to me. Yeah, that's just free spells. Fun. Everybody loves free spells, boys. Hey, another mythic. Is it something I can use, or is it going straight in the bin? Boys, it couldn't be less in the bin. That goes straight in the wallet. That's the kind of thing that I accidentally let fall out when I'm on a first date so the girl knows I mean business. Oh, there's my Black American Express card, but have a look at this! Bitch. That's the kind of baller I am. You can definitely get 2 desserts. Fatten those tits up. Another mythic. Unbelievable change. And something from the Wanks sheet. Imp's Mischief. Change the target a spell. That probably is very good. Oh, it's black. I assumed it was blue. I mean, it's fucking grey, so, you know, who knows. It reads like a blue spell, though. Why is that guy naked? Was he taking a shit? Or was he fucking a horse behind this rock? He's up to something. He's bald. Archangel of Tides. I mean, it's very white. I don't know what I would use it for. And was it ever good? Probably. I don't know, honestly. I don't remember seeing it in Standard, and I don't play Commander. Big Vlad. Looks weird. Last card. Hypothesis. Patient Naturalist. All a bit bollocks. Voracious Varmint. That does look pretty dangerous. Sacrifice this. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Yeah, those are usually good. Outcaster Trailblazer. When this enters the battlefield, add 1 mana of any color. Whenever another creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Plot. Plot's the key word. I think that's probably good. I think that's probably good. And I think it's probably great in a draft. Yeah, I mean, the fact that they get to see what it is, I didn't realize. But yeah, it's probably fine. All right, that's... Oh. What do we got in the inbox? Nothing. Okay, boys. That's enough magic. We had a wonderful time. All the games were raids. Cheeky McGee here is happy, though, so that's all that matters. Time for some broken sword. We must be very close to the end. Very close to shattering the matters. And I don't know about you. But GGXD. So I'm fairly certain there won't be anything as difficult as that last puzzle we had. That was super abstract as well as just being obtuse. If those aren't synonyms. Anyway, we did it. The bitch is facing the right way, the door's open, everything is easy
Tabula Veritatis at last. Now all we needed to do was to find Eva and rescue Marquez. And make our getaway.
I'm sure it's safe to take away something that can
Don't
resurrect
die on
Lucifer.
me now, old man.
George, it's Langdon.
Stay back.
For the last time, where is the tabula?
You'll never find it.
It's here in this chapel, isn't it?
Just tell him, Papa.
I will tell you nothing.
Look at your daughter, senor. My man would be happy to hurt her.
I cannot let you raise Lucifer. You will bring chaos to the world.
George, we have to do something.
I just realized there might be something for me to do.
Ex igne puritas. Through fire, purity.
Okay, what do we got in the box? Oh man, maybe it's the cockroach's time to shine at last.
I didn't want Trevor getting hurt.
We'll just let the old man get shot. We do have a fake gun though, I just realized. Alright, let's pull the fake gun on him and say, boys, let's not GGXD.
With luck, Langham wouldn't notice that the gun was useless. Hold it there, Langham.
Well, if it isn't
P226
my
by the look of it.
favorite American. Where is the tabula?
Even if I did have it, why would I give it to you?
Because you don't have a choice.
For God's sake, shoot him, George.
Yes, go on. Shoot me, why don't you?
Oh, he sees
Don't push me.
That gun would never fire. Give me the gun before you hurt yourself.
I didn't rate my chances with just a rusty old pistol.
it. That went well.
Now, do you have the tabula?
Oh, I get an option. I'm going to say that I do. You know, I mean, he's going to find out.
If I give you the tabula, then you promise you'll let us all go free?
I give you my word.
No, I wouldn't
No,
trust
George, no.
So, the tabula veritatis. Actually, I will need to take the girl with me. The old man would just slow us down.
that. Hopefully he doesn't get shot.
I'm staying here. My father needs medical
Uh-oh.
help. If he doesn't get it, he will die.
Oh, well, I'll just make him
Oh,
die quick.
really?
Oh no, he's on the verge, lads! Oh, GGXD.
Problem solved.
Langdon, you'll rot in hell for what you've done.
Hell, quite the opposite, believe me. The world will be a better place, George, once Jehovah has been destroyed.
What?
Lucifer will set us free.
You can't destroy Jehovah.
I can, and I will. Bring the girl.
But you agreed to let us all go free.
She may be of use yet. One of my men will be outside. If they try to follow me, shoot them.
It would be my pleasure, boss.
Oh, not a Scottish lad.
Eva.
You know, there's no slinking away from a Scottish dude. He's always going to be on the ball.
You must get the tabula back.
We don't even know where he's going.
All we know is that it's somewhere in the Middle East.
Nothing else?
There was a note, something about our destiny lies in paradise?
And we found a map. It shows the source of 4 rivers, but that's all we have.
Can it be?
You know what that means?
In Genesis, there is a river. It flows from paradise and divides into 4.
Where is this place? This paradise?
It's not going to be in the Middle East.
He's going to Eden.
The Garden of Eden? But that's just a Bible story, a myth.
No, it's a real place. It's where Jehovah created life, where Lucifer gave Eve knowledge, where the gods are held in balance.
And now Langham has the tabula to lead him right to it.
Only you can stop him. You must defeat him.
But how?
Eva, she will know.
He'd gone, but I knew he was right. We had to stop Langham and rescue Eva.
I don't think there's anything we could have done. It didn't seem like a real... It didn't, you know... I mean, I don't know. We'll see at the end, I suppose. But it didn't feel like... It felt like more of one of those Telltale games where whatever you say still comes to the same end.
Marquez was dead.
Alright, so we can't go out the door, I suppose. Oh.
Listen, this is a big mistake. You have to let us out of here.
You stick your head out of that door and I will put a bullet in it.
No, we did. Alright.
It was an old crank handle.
Okay, boys. I'm sure we can get out of here. It'll be easy quench. We should still a Black Madonna as well. For additional memes. Alright, just
There
climb
was
up
a
the
door
side.
at the bottom of
Oh,
the
the
steps,
drain
but
pipe.
I would never have managed to reach it.
Alright. Drain pipe is easy quench. There's a door with a lock on it, though.
It was a door to an unknown area of the chapel. I didn't think there was a way down to that door from inside the chapel.
I mean, he won't go down if he's not supposed to. Oh, I could go up. Maybe look in the window. Alright, I'll do that first. Because I don't have a way of... I don't have a way of taking a padlock off. So it's fairly pointless. Oh, he doesn't even go up, fucking arsehole. Alright, bollocks then. Maybe we just do the Apex Legends, run up the tops, give him a slide tackle, fling him off the edge. Easy quench, boys.
It was a door to an unknown area of the chapel.
He can't even reach it. Maybe I have to knock the scaffolding off or something.
It was a door.
Yeah, well, go and fucking open it, you shit stain. Alright, well, I guess that's not right. We'll call him a twat. And
Hey,
see if it,
over there!
We'll see if it makes him sad.
Just try it, sunshine.
I'll try your mum's ass, you wee dweeb.
That wasn't going to get me anywhere.
Okay, well...
I didn't want to attract attention to myself without a plan.
Okay, so maybe I'll tell Eva... or Nicole, whatever her fucking name is, to stand there, and then when I distract him, she open the door, punch him in the dick. Something like that. Something like that, Alliance.
Nico, that thug isn't going to let us just walk out.
Let me talk to him.
Okay. Oh, it's weird that there's just a dead lad on the floor. Okay, so...
Hey, handsome. Could you find it in your heart to let me
She's
out?
going for the BJ technique.
Look, love, I'll just as happily put a bullet in you as your yank friend. If you fancy your chances, then feel free to try and escape. I never miss.
You could have just said no.
Okay.
Any luck?
I gave you my best charming French damsel. Nothing. I think it's time to start thinking of another way out.
Industrial grater. I wonder if he actually does anything with these things.
It was a fire extinguisher. Good idea with all the candles around. It was an oil drum.
Alright, I guess that's a solved problem.
It was a selection of tools.
Okay, so nothing is new except the balcony. We'll see if we formulate a plan.
Nico, what do we do now?
We've got to find a way to get past that guard.
Alright, thanks. That's very insightful. That there was no alternative except that. Okay, so I can go up, which is odd. But I can't do anything else. So let's have a think. Radio? Use the radio?
Throwing that at the guard was only going to draw his attention to me.
Why do we even have a radio if nobody wants to use it? Hammer on the pipe?
I needed a better idea.
Well, I haven't got any ideas, so you figure it out. Alright, there's just nothing that looks like it could possibly be useful. Yarn on the pipe?
That was never going to happen.
Alright. I don't know then. So if we go to the bottom, I still don't know why you can go up. That seems very weird.
I didn't want to attract attention to myself without a plan. That wouldn't make any sense.
Not a lot does. So he can't jump across.
It was a door to an unknown area of the chapel.
I wonder... Yeah, well... I was going to say, I wonder if you actually come out this door.
The guard was too far away to hit with the hammer.
I still think it must be you distract him and then she goes through, but there's nothing that, there's nothing that does that. 3 new Street Fighter animations. Boyish. I mean, whoever makes those must have been slaving away while Phil was downstairs having a wank. Just to help Phil get even more money from dents. And then he can do that classic fake laugh he likes. Like, look at that, it's my face on Zangief. Alright, but it'll cost you $20. $20 more if you want to see it again, you fucking dents. Okay? Okay, sweet. Is Yana being treated like that old man? She got treated much better than that old man. Everyone was giving her money to look at her get jizzed on. It was her choice to crack at her own meta. Alright, I fully don't know what to do then. Again. But this isn't like the last puzzle. This is a point-and-click puzzle. Which means we will solve it. Let's see if he's got anything in his shoes.
Marquez was dead.
Okay. Let's spray him up so he doesn't stink.
That was no use. Marquez was dead.
Well, that's a lot of use then. You want a biscuit, dead man?
That was no use. Marquez was dead.
Well, that probably is of no use. Put the medal on him for the funeral.
That was no use. Marquez was dead.
Okay. So there's scaffolding.
The scaffolding had been hastily bolted together. It looked rickety.
But he won't do anything, because it seemed like it was part of the Ave Maria puzzle. None of this seems new.
The scaffolding had been hastily bolted together. It looked rickety.
There doesn't seem enough in this room to even take a couple of minutes worth of thinking.
It was an old crank handle.
Oops, I actually wanted to look at that.
The carving depicted a figure kneeling to the Madonna.
Maybe we need to pray, and then Jesus will save us.
I'd already caused more than enough damage to the chapel.
Okay.
I had really done some damage to the altar. The candle was gently burning in the recess. The mug was now filled with a dark ash. It was a Madonna and child.
He won't pick anything up either. Oh, maybe he won't go. Oops.
The entrance to the cave. Gina never made it back through there.
We're smarter than him, boys. She's dead. Only he's dead. Okay, there are so few things to interact with. I'm surprised I'm already stuck.
You must let us leave.
Like, there's nothing I can do here.
There was no way I was going to get out.
Like, it's not like open the door and then quickly tell her, run up the stairs. This is very odd. There's nothing unless, like, we've been in this room, and it's like we were always in this room. So there's nothing new to find, but there's a new puzzle. But I haven't got anything that looks like it can do anything. Maybe I just knocked the scaffolding down.
That was never going to work. Hitting it wouldn't have helped us escape.
Nope. He's right, boys.
That wouldn't have worked.
How about we just bash her on the head for 2 Yana Amaris?
Hey, Nico, what do you think of this hammer?
Well, if I had a hammer?
You hammer in the morning?
No, I'd hammer in the evening.
Very funny. Okay, boys. Yeah, there's nothing. He won't pick up the planks. Won't knock down the scaffolding.
Another can of paint was suspended from the scaffolding.
Won't use the radio. He can't target himself.
I needed to focus on finding a way out of there.
I wonder if it's just something super obvious that I'm not seeing. So he can go up the drain pipe. It just doesn't make any sense.
That wouldn't work. That wouldn't have worked. I wasn't going to be able to throw that at the guard.
You're not going to throw anything.
The guard was too far away. I couldn't hit him with that from here.
Okay, maybe you can throw the radio.
I wasn't going to be able to throw that at the guard.
Alright. Maybe it is about throwing something. But what? I haven't got anything. Maybe the walkie-talkie and he starts talking to that old bitch and gets confused? That's all I can think. So we're high enough. Maybe this is right.
Throwing that at the guard was only going to draw his attention to me.
Yeah, well, that's the point, isn't it? You shit stain.
The guard was too far away to hit with the hammer.
Alright, I don't know then.
The guard was too far away. I couldn't hit him with that from here.
Alright, can you jump off onto the door?
It was a door to an unknown area of the chapel.
The fact he won't touch anything up here is what is confusing me as well. Yeah. So all the drain pipe is the same.
The drain pipe entered a small, flat drain cover.
Alright, I guess the drain is something different.
There was no point putting that in the drain.
Alright, I can clog the drain, maybe. But why? Again.
There was no point putting that in the drain.
Is there a point of putting anything in the drain? I don't think that there is, boys. Oh, ha, ha! Maybe. Maybe put the radio in the drain. Why? Yes, that's correct. That's right. Again, boys. So he'll be distracted by the radio. And then we can get out.
I've got a plan. Over.
Roger, George. What are you thinking? Over.
I'm going to place the radio out here. Maybe it'll be enough to distract the guard. Give me a second to set this up, then start talking.
Got it.
Okay, boys. Easy quicks.
I carefully positioned the radio in the drain.
Alright, so presumably... I didn't even know she had the other radio. I thought that the...
I found a way out.
Oh, this is bullshit.
I'm warning you, I will shoot.
Alright, let's get inside, quick. Alright, boys. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, don't run or anything. There's no rush.
Leaving that way wasn't an option. The guard had a gun.
What the fuck are you on about?
Would have been very happy.
He's literally down there now.
Leaving that way.
Oh my god!
Would have been very happy to use it.
Boys, this game can suck on my balls sometimes.
Nico, what do we do now?
We've got to find a way to get past that guard.
Do I have to jump on him?
Could you use your radio to get the guard's attention? Wait till I'm out on the balcony. Then we'll know if he falls for it.
Sure. I'll see what I can do.
I guess I gotta wait for the trigger. Almost like magic. Alright.
Okay, Nico, now!
Get a move on, George. That guard won't know what's hit him.
So what do I do?
Don't think I won't shoot you.
Do I jump on him from here, then? Do I drop the hammer on him? Drop the hammer on the lad's bald head. Oh, that is what you do. Unbelievable scenes.
The hammer hit the guard on the head with enough force to knock him out.
Alright, easy quicks. I thought we'd just run out. But apparently we gotta murder someone first. Beautiful stuff. Alright, take it nice and easy still. I'm gonna go back down and get the guy's machine gun though. Literally barbecue everyone. So it feels like the game's the end here, but it isn't. We have to go to Syria or the Garden of Eden. So obviously there's at least another serious section.
Those steps must have been slippery. He took a little tumble.
Alright, let's
Nico,
grab his
look,
machine gun.
There's a cable car ready to go. Quick, before Langham locks down the system.
Nope, no machine gun for us.
You don't think perhaps we should have waited for the next one?
Well, we caught it, didn't we? What's all the fuss? Now, if I can just open this window, I
That's
think we'll
pretty
be
scary, to be honest, boys.
fine. Okay, maybe not. Don't panic just yet. I'll think of something.
Alright, what do we got? We got a biscuit. And a cockroach.
That wouldn't open the window.
How would anything open the window?
The catch was on the inside. I couldn't get to it.
Okay. Go around the sides, maybe?
I couldn't quite reach the handle.
Okay, can't quite reach anything that extends my balls. Finally, piece of string. Although that does seem impossible to get inside anyway. Maybe string it again.
The door to the cable car was open.
Okay, go on the roof. We'll see, we just... Nope. Oh, okay, just get in then. Fuck it. That seems more dangerous than just waiting.
Damn it. It's a little stuck. Just give me a second.
Just hurry up!
Oh, my lord, lads. Classic AK-40 shits. It's fucking Putin again!
So, we meet again. I've come for my painting.
What painting?
Well, we got it in the
La
pocket.
Malediction.
Gesundheit.
Don't play games with me. We both know the painting conceals a treasure, Mr. Stobart.
You know, even if the painting was yours, I wouldn't give it to you. You're just a common gangster.
A fine sentiment. But I won't let you cross me again.
Again?
You stole my ruble. My platinum 12 ruble.
Well, that was just an old coin.
$150,000 worth of old coin.
Wow. A guy could do a lot of redecorating with that.
Ah, enough of your American humor.
Uh-oh.
You will tell me where to find the treasure, and you will tell me now.
Not gonna happen. And did you really just say, so we meet again?
Okay. Old Shears has got a shit on his head. Nope, don't have enough.
I needed to try something else.
Female strengthage.
Hello?
Yeah.
Down here!
Could have been anything. Could have been anything.
Oh, hello, miss.
Could you help me out, please?
Sorry, no can do. But while you're down there, maybe you can clear something up for me.
What?
Something you said when we first met's been playing on my mind.
Do I have a choice?
Exactly.
Exactly what?
Choice.
I don't follow.
You see, I'm a determinist. Goes with this line of work. But what you said in London made me ask one of the big questions. Is there such a thing as free will? Because if there is, then I've made some pretty dodgy choices in my time. So help me out a bit here.
Oh, is he going to save us? Is he going to shave us with the power of shooting Putin in the balls?
So, do you have regrets?
No, I don't think so. But I am a little worried. This whole free will thing has got me thinking.
We have a choice. We always have a choice. Just like you've got a choice right now. Help us or not.
I don't know. I'd like to. But the boss...
Boss is a slag.
My philosophy class seemed to be working. Can't you stop Medovsky?
As I said, it'll be futile to try. His actions are predetermined, like mine.
So, you're a determinist. Isn't that just an excuse to let Medovsky boss you around?
At least I know who's controlling me actions. Do you?
Of course.
Jesus.
I do as I choose.
Jesus,
So
obviously,
you chose to
boys.
leap off that cable car, did you?
Yes, because you and Medovsky shot at me. You did choose to shoot at me, didn't you?
Well, yes. But I didn't choose to shoot that geezer in the gallery.
Old Thierry Henry.
What do you enjoy in life, Shears?
Well, I like footy, a good scrap, and topiary.
You never intended to kill Henri?
I just wanted to rough him up a little.
By
But the
shooting
gun
him
went
in the
off and the
tits.
rest is history. Free will didn't come into it.
But you'd made a choice not to shoot him. The fact he died was an accident.
So you think I've got a chance of redemption?
Does he have redemption, boys? Redemption games?
If by redemption you mean a spell in jail with time off for good behavior, then yes, I think there is a chance for you.
I need to chew this over some more.
Alright.
Well, I'm not
I
going
mean, she would have fallen off
anywhere.
by now.
With a little more persuasion, I thought Shears might be our ticket out of this mess.
He likes football.
See? You didn't choose to kill Henri.
He died regardless.
Exactly. It was accidental homicide.
Shooting someone in a robbery is always accidental, right, Lance? That's what you get away with in America these days, if you listen to Canadian Quack.
It's lovely chatting, but couldn't we discuss this somewhere more convivial?
No way. The boss wants you dead.
Why not choose what you want to do?
Oh, I need to be sure.
Alright, we need to crackety banter. Who do you like? The Queen's Park Rangers? Chelsea? What a silly bitch.
So, you're a football fan, right?
Gotta love the beautiful game.
So, if determinism was valid, why would anyone play? What would be the point of it all?
Sometimes when we lose, that's just what I think. I think I'm having an epiphany. Of course, it might just be indigestion.
Oh my lord, the fulfills.
No, it's definitely an epiphany. I think you're right. The only thing that has led me here is me and my actions. I'm going to talk to the boss.
Uh-oh.
He's sure to listen to reason.
He's going to get shot in the tits in a minute.
Boss! Boss!
What can I do? Nothing.
What is it, you imbecile? How many times have I told you not to interrupt me when I'm about to kill somebody? Remember what we agreed. I am the big man who takes care of the big things.
And I am the little man who takes care of the little things.
Exactly. So, haven't you got a little thing you should be doing?
Oh, he's thinking about Chelsea and how
There
shit
is
they
one
are this
little thing,
season.
Now you mention it.
Well, don't let me stop you. Get on with it, you big baboon.
If you say so, boss.
Oh. Oh, dear.
There you go. Free will under orders. Now that is what I call a real paradox.
What a load of old bullshit. Alright, now he's like a fully good lad. He's like, never mind, here's my gun. Oh, there's a woman in there, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Madovsky and I had a lot to catch up on. And you and Shears seem to be getting on just fine. So, I figured you'd holler when you were done. Always nice to see old friends.
Oh, thank God it's you two. You would not believe what just happened.
Oh yeah,
Try
it was
it.
lesbian Big Baps.
Oh dear, the monks aren't going to like that.
We had a little philosophical disagreement on the way up. Nothing the little TLC won't fix.
Yeah, they're not really broken, more in a transitional state. It's amazing what a lick of paint can do.
What now, George?
We find Langham, we stop his crazy plan, we rescue Eva, and you win a Pulitzer.
When you put it like that, George, sounds easy.
Easy wench.
So, how are we going to catch Langham now?
Well, we've got a pretty good idea where
He's probably got the keys to Madovsky's plane.
Mesopotamia. Or Iraq, as it is now.
Uh-oh.
Not exactly a prime tourist spot.
Need a lift?
I don't think we'll catch Langham in a limo, but thanks.
I'm not talking limo, mate. I'm talking Madovsky's full-on, fully fueled tax and ticket Learjet 60.
You think you can get us to Iraq?
Wouldn't be the first time, if you know what I mean. I've got the keys, the contacts, and a full drinks cabinet. How about it? It's the least I can do.
What an absolute turn, McGee's.
The last thing I remembered was getting on board Madovsky's jet.
We didn't take Big
and
Tits
accepting
Lesbo.
a cocktail from Shears. Hello?
Uh-oh.
Anybody there?
Lucifer's gonna get us.
What happened to the light?
Is that better?
Whoa! Senor Marquez?
Indeed. Hello, George.
But you're dead.
Does death worry you?
You bet. I got a nasty feeling it's coming my way.
You have no choice. You cannot allow Langham to destroy Jehovah. Lucifer and Jehovah must rule in harmony, or chaos will prevail.
Don't listen to him, George. He is here to lead you astray.
What? How can they both be in the same
He
place?
is a Gnostic, a heretic. Lucifer is the devil.
Oh, I must just be flat
He should
dreaming.
be defeated.
That makes more sense.
Jehovah must reign supreme.
Whoa, hold your horses, Padre.
Where's that woman's ass?
I'm no big fan of the devil, but follow Jehovah, and what do you get? Subservience, repression, mindless conformity. Not my cup of tea, pal.
I like banging the
I'm
old
more into
lasses.
Sex, drugs,
Yeah,
and
that
rock and
is.
roll. Bacchus is the god for me.
Where's that guy come from?
Ah, see what you get when you turn from Jehovah. A paint-spattered hedonist. Don't listen to either of them, George. A heretic and a lazy drunk.
Hey, I'm not lazy.
Nor I a heretic.
I were best forger in the business.
And I gladly died for my faith, as did thousands of my ancestors.
Whoa, 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 fellas, please. My dream, my rules, okay? It seems to me that what you call greed, he'd call ambition, and your subservience is his order. In just about an hour's time, I'm going up against a guy who intends to destroy God. I need advice. Practical advice.
Go back to Paris
Have a
and bang
stiff
the old
drink
woman.
and go down fighting. You're a dead man walking anyway.
Nonsense. Put your faith in God, and he will be your shield.
Don't listen to them, George. They're both wrong. Maintain the harmony. Protect the balance.
But how do I...
You have the answer in your hands, George.
In my hands? What do you mean?
My cock and balls,
Josh?
Lance. I'm sleepwanking.
Josh, wake up. You were dreaming.
What? Oh. What was all that about?
You were dreaming. Something about sex and drugs from the sound of it.
Yeah. Are we there yet?
Well, that looks like the source of 4 rivers, so the Garden of Eden is right down there.
Why did we just do that with the... Why did we just dip and then rise?
This is your captain speaking.
Who cares? What a nice
I
plane,
hope you had
Lynch.
a pleasant flight. The temperature in Eden is a pleasant 30 degrees centigrade. We
That's a
shall
bit
be
high.
landing on a flat plane about 2 kilometres into the desert, which you will find is a pleasant stroll to your destination. Fasten your seatbelt and all that gubbins. Finally, may I take this opportunity of thanking you personally for choosing to fly Air Shares. We do hope you'll fly again with us soon.
We gotta find a way of keeping that plane afterwards, boys. And then raid Putin's house for the Fabergé egg. Another goat. Boys, classic means.
Come on, I think we're nearly there.
And a tree. I wonder if we're doing the same puzzle.
Wait, George. I think Shields is having a moment.
Alright, calm down.
I'm cream crackered. Just...
I wonder if he has a
Give me
heart
a
attack
moment.
and dies. That'd
You
be
go
quite
on.
funny.
We'll catch you up.
She's gonna give him the old BJ of life.
What do you think we're gonna find?
Well, at a guess. Ancient prophecies, supernatural curses, devil raising.
Well, let's hope it's our lucky day.
Okay, boys. I guess we leave him. Fuck around with a goat. For like the 5th game in a row. Look at that rock formation. Unbelievable, Siege. Looks like a lamp.
Guys, there's a small problem.
Is it Langam?
No, it's worse than that. Come look.
Oh, George, stop being so overdramatic.
Oh, look, a goat.
You like goats?
Love 'em. Hey, we could call it Donna.
Oh, what a lovely name. Isn't it, princess?
Bill's laughing.
Are you hungry, my lovely?
Okay, while you get all David Attenborough on us, I'll take a look around.
Okay, boys.
Which means Langham can't be far away.
Alright. Oh, it's
It was
figs.
an old, gnarled fig tree. It looked like it had been growing here for many years. One limb, just out of reach of the goat, was laden with ripe figs. It was an old... one
Press that
limb,
ready.
just
Yeah, you said that. Let's fucking punch the goat in the face and get revenge for it being a slag.
For a brief moment, I considered petting the creature. That moment quickly passed.
And then I booted it in the face. They can handle a boot in the head pretty easily, Blanche. Want a biscuit? Oh my god, he's given the biscuit up.
The goat sniffed the cookie, took a nibble, then spat it out. I didn't blame it.
Oh, do we still have it? We still have it! A piece of a rich tea biscuit has been in my pocket since all the way back in Paris where we were talking to that guy about putting Aladdin on his symbol thing. Alright, let's have a look what's in the truck. Hurry up! Fucking hell, Lynch.
The back of the truck was full of sealed boxes and crates. A knapsack had been thrown on top. I decided I should locate the owners before touching anything.
What a fucking odd thing to say.
Langham and his Wolfram thugs were here somewhere. Better find them first.
Alright, I was fucking bollocks then.
It was a huge natural stone arch. This whole place was amazing. A giant stone head lay on the ground. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair.
Sounds like someone's taking the piss out of gold. Which way? The path or this way? I'm gonna go this way. I just wish he would run. What's that? The back of a cow's ass. A Pegasus, maybe, or a Sphinx. Oh my god, there's the lance!
There you all are. But where's Langham? Psst.
He must be in here, boys. Solve the riddle of the Sphinx or be eaten.
Here, then?
Why is he like fully one of our lads now?
Is coming out.
Dunno and don't care. I was only here to blow a hole in that rock. Job done. Just waiting for me ride home.
Let's give him half an hour, max. This place gives me the willies.
Oh, don't be such a wuss. A few old statues. What could possibly go wrong?
Uh-oh.
All right. Like you said, 30 minutes.
We need to get past these idiots and stop Langham.
Tricky. They've got some tasty-looking shooters. Besides, I'm a reformed man. I've given up senseless violence. Miss Collard is leading me out of the darkness and into the promised land. One day at a time.
Oh, that's great, Shears. Great. Terrific timing. I guess we're going to have to find a way past them.
Okay, boys. Hopefully it doesn't take ages to set up. Because the path, I guess, has you here.
A large statue of a creature with a winged bull's body and a human head. Looked pretty intimidating. Another intimidating statue. There was no way I'd get close to the cave entrance while Langham's henchmen were still there.
Okay, what do we got? Nothing, really. All of this seems old.
I'd moved as close as I could without being spotted. 3 of Langham's thugs, all heavily armed and dangerous looking. We'd need to get them out of the way if we were going to stop Langham.
Alright. Let's see if he's got any ideas.
Hey, Shears. Any idea how to get past these guards?
Some sort of distraction, I guess.
Has to be the goat.
I didn't want to go down there until the guards were out of the way.
Okay, we'll get the goat to fight him. 3 men with machine guns versus a goat. Or maybe there's a gun in here. We just shoot them all up. That would be classic beams.
So, what are we going to do about these guys?
Perhaps you could create some kind of distraction.
Okay, to be honest, I forgot all about the car up there. So hopefully there's a grenade launcher. Easy quench. It's before the era of drones. So we can't just drop a bomb on their head out of the sky.
The driver's door was locked.
Okay.
The back of the truck was full of sealed boxes and crates. A knapsack had been thrown on top.
Okay. So none of this could possibly open a door.
I wasn't sure that would open the door.
What about
I
down
didn't want to
here?
go down there until the guards were out of the way.
All right. So it's got to be the goat, right? There's nothing else. Get the goat to ram the door makes more sense than get the goats to kill 3 men. All right, we got a load of figs. Handful of figgage.
The feeling of animosity was mutual.
Okay. So, figs on the door.
I had an idea. I wondered just how much that goat liked figs. Hey, goat. Want a fig?
Alright. What do I do? Yeah, now he's just coming back. What a load of old shit. Put the goat in this driver's seat, honk the horn, and let the car go. That would be good niche. It's something to do with the figs, though. Fig and the yarn?
It didn't work.
Alright, now I don't know. Fig in the truck. Oh, maybe that... If it goes in... It doesn't go in the back, you fucking bellend. I have to sit through all this again. Oh, that is absolutely monka pubes, boys. Monka pubes. I wonder if Cocaine still says monka S. Like if we were literally back in 2019. Okay, well, that takes a long time and doesn't work. So let me walk up there. It's definitely something to do with the goat and the car and the figs. Pick up the back of the truck. Okay. Alright, well...
I grabbed the knapsack. It was full of military items.
Alright, well, that's different. Maybe the key's inside.
A canvas knapsack full of heavy objects. Some of them look pretty dangerous.
Well, what's inside, you shit stain?
That wasn't quite right. They didn't go together.
How do I get him to just fucking open it?
I wasn't sure that would open the door.
Okay, boys. Alright, he's not even responding. Such a shit idea. So, get back over there, you fucking wankstain.
I didn't want to go down there until the guards were out of the way.
Alright, so Fig's in the car. Why are you walking back, you fucking bitch? Fig's in the door. Oh my god, this guy is a fucking lobotomized idiot. It never gets any further. Oh, fuck it. And you can't skip this either. Alright, boys. I officially have age. Alright, I'm going to give the bag to some people and see if that triggers anything. Okay. Would you like to eat the bag?
I didn't think the goat would appreciate that.
No. Would you like a bag?
Hey, Nico, check this out.
Where did you get that from?
It was in the back of the Wolfram truck. The contents looked a little
Maybe he knows
military.
What to do.
I suspect Shields
Yeah.
knows his way around most military objects.
Maybe
Perhaps he can
there's
shed some light on what they are.
maybe there's a machine gun he can assemble and then just shoot everybody. And flinging shit for a goat is literally not what we're supposed to do.
Hey, Shears.
Hello, my darlings.
Oh, he's turning
What's all
into
this
Agent
stuff?
47.
Explosives mostly. Right little treasure trove.
Okay, boys. It's not like we could have figured out what this is without his help. Couple of sausages. I can't even think of what this could be with the fucking TNT written on it.
I'm guessing this isn't a giant stick of gum.
Dead right, Georgie boy. It's TNT. Don't worry about it, though. It's perfectly safe. Long as you don't pull that timer cord. And if you do, give us a shout first.
Oh, a tomato. Tomato? I meant a potato.
What on earth is that, Shears? It looks dangerous.
Careful. It could be anything. Gelignite, plastic, or... it could be someone's lunch.
Yeah, I think what you got there is a sausage. Local delicacy, I expect.
Okay, boys. Maybe we make a fake jihadi bomb stick.
I think it is.
Careful! Dynamite is fickle, unpredictable, and dangerous. Just like her indoors. No
I'm all right,
gymnastics
lads.
while you got that stuff in your pocket.
If you can't repair something with duct tape, you're not using enough duct tape. What's that?
Fuse wire. Cut a length off, stick it in something that goes bang, light it and do a runner.
Sounds simple enough.
It is, until you make a mistake.
Okay, boys. We've got to make a couple of bombs. Blow up the goat first. Blow up
The classic
Nico's
badass
tits.
lighter. I took it. I needed all the help I could get.
And then ultimately, say GG's actually. But we can't trust Shears too much. I mean, he is bald. Alright, that looks like it. Alright. I mean, I don't know why we needed him for all that shit. So, put the dynamite with some fuse wire.
I tore off a length of fuse wire and rammed it into the end of the dynamite.
Yeah, don't let him do it.
A daring act, but one that had also made me rather nervous.
Okay, we gotta stick it. Just fling a dynamite on their head then, surely.
Come here, George.
Oh, I don't know. She might think I'm going suicides.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna fling a dynamite like a grenade!
Explosives, George.
But...
Oh, I'm in trouble.
No. No buts, George.
Boys, I got in trouble with the missus. I was trying to blow up an old ancient age, and now I've got AIDS. Alright, how about we make a fake one with a sausage?
I knew it was a sausage. Shears knew it was a sausage. But one tiny length of fuse wire and... voila.
Okay, we got a fake stick of dynamite, boys. But what else?
It didn't work.
Okay.
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
I wonder if I strap it to myself and pretend like I'm gonna blow up. Proper jihadi bomblers. Alright.
If I wandered down there, the guards would spot me.
That is true, Lance. Alright. Primed sausage on the lance.
I didn't think I'd be able to toss the sausage that far.
It's not that far.
They didn't go together.
Alright, they don't go together apparently, boys. Fuse wire, duct tape. Set it on fire.
I needed to figure out what to do with it before I lit it.
Fling it at them, obviously.
That so didn't work.
tried to give the figs to Nico. What for? To see if she does something with the goat?
Would you like one of these figs?
Why not? Thanks.
Alright, she took a fig, but...
Notice anything about the guards?
Only that they look nervous.
Okay, boys. What? Fuse wire on the figs?
No, that didn't work.
No. Figs on the ships.
Not a snowball's chance.
Okay, boys. Duct tape on the door.
I wasn't sure that would open the door.
Okay. I was thinking maybe put duct tape on the car, and I still don't understand. I don't understand why he will only throw. Alright. No. Even that doesn't make sense. I was thinking maybe put the thing in its mouth, and then have the goat run down and they think it's a bomb. But,
Nico, a hand, please.
Alright, maybe that is true.
You seem to have a bond with these creatures.
I hope you're not thinking of harming Donna.
Okay.
Trust me, a cunning 6-phase plan is forming. Wholly approved by all the major animal rights organizations. Just keep her still for a second.
Alright, we got a suicide goat.
Why have you attached the sausage to Donna?
That's phase 1. Now, watch as the others come together.
Okay,
if it's all
boys.
the same to you, I'll watch from over there.
I had a fake piece of dynamite strapped to the goat. Phase 1 of my plan, complete. Now, I just had to figure out phases 2 to 6.
Okay, boys. Surely set it on fire.
That should do the trick.
Okay. Now, fling the figs. How can it even see? If I throw a fig here, it'll run up, eat it, and come back. That's not what we need. Put the fig in the bag, maybe?
I didn't want to put that in the knapsack.
Okay, the fact you can put something in the bag is something, I think. Maybe fling the figs just at them. No, that's still... Hurry, move, you shit stain. He said 2 to 6. This is only a 2-stage plan.
With my best throw, I tossed one of the ripe figs. It landed close to the group. None of them spotted it.
Oh, maybe you're supposed to put a trail of figs so it follows it the whole way. That would make more sense.
That wasn't worth trying.
Okay, boys. So if that's the case... Oh, I see now. So I should have thrown a fig up here, and then the goat would have followed it. I see, boys. And then it's going to see the... Yeah, they're going to think that it's suicide bomb jihadi goats.
I casually tossed a fig to the bottom of the path.
Boys, it's suicide jihadi goatage all day long. Alright, he seems to be walking a lot. There surely has to be one more connecting fig. It can't go there. Alright, we'll fucking see. Oh, he's just fucking launched it this time, though. Okay, boys. We'll see if this... He said it was a 6-stage plan, but we haven't done 6 stages. Alright. We'll see, boys. I can't do anything, so this is all auto-playing. So I need them to see the goat, and then literally shit themselves.
Cry havoc and let slip the goats of war.
Oh, hello, goatee. Oh, fellas, what's he got round his neck? Looks like...
Oh my god. Scarper!
Alright, easy quicks. Easy quicks, boys. All we needed was a jihadi goat the whole time. Alright, this is it. It's a good place to end before we go inside and see what's going on. Or shall we go in and give everybody blue balls?
In there then? It looks dark.
I ain't going in there. Tight spaces give me the heebie-jeebies.
The
Why don't I
jeebies-weebies.
stay here and make sure the three wise monkeys don't come back?
Alright, boys. That's enough of the memes for today. Next time we can fully crack the mappers. I wonder how long. 95%! So this is literally the end. How do we jump so much? 83 to 95. But it took 3 hours to go up 3%. Because of that fucking puzzle. Alright, I can almost certainly finish it right now, but I don't want to. We'll finish it next time. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. In the meantime, you can watch Philbo play Street Fighter, or literally do anything else in the entire world. Until next time, boys, GG's XDs.